Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seaway Valley Wrestling's Love Hearst. We've got an amazing show, a stupendous show here for you tonight. And we start off with a big match. I know we say that often, but this is a big one. In two absolute powerhouses of the Ontario circuit. Two great wrestlers, tag team wrestlers, single wrestlers, everything. And Vaughn Vertigo and Evil Ono. I am Dr. Bob, accompanied as always, the wonderful Adam B. And what a show we have for you folks.
Dr. Bob, I'm looking forward to this hot opener here. You also should mention something about Vaughn Vertigo and Evil Uno, very well traveled internationally. Both guys have gotten a lot of buzz in different countries, but they're coming here to Cornwall tonight to put on what should be an absolute classic one-on-one matchup. The two guys, like you said, just excel in everything they do, like tag wrestling, singles wrestling, you name it. Definitely two great competitors kicking things off.
Evil Uno, of course, having such great success over in AEW, and Vaughn Vertigo having multiple trips time after time in Europe. I call him Mr. Europe by now. These two guys are going to be fighting each other. I don't think they've had a single match in quite some time. I have to check the record books. They've had a few tag team matches, that's for sure. So it's going to be a challenge for both of them. A fight that, definitely is one that both the competitors have been looking forward to, having that fighting spirit, and our wonderful fans here in Cornwall have been looking forward to. Thanks for joining us all on the wide world web here tonight.
Evil Uno not wasting any time going to the outside. I mean, we talk about it every time we see Evil Uno in action. Just the mind games, this is strategy of getting under the skin of his opponents. Vaughn Vertigo having none of it in the early goings of this matchup.
I'd say 9 out of 10 times he has a little bit of a slower start to his matchups, just to try to get the other person off of their game. Coming into a match, if you're not very experienced, you're gonna come in with a lot of adrenaline, a lot of just wanting to fight. But your opponent just puts you out, takes the time to kind of slow everything down. That sets you off your game for sure. Side headlocks trade. Yeah, that was questionable. That was questionable. And Sarah Shane Janine does not have his glasses on here tonight either.
This is the type of matchup that Evil Uno likes, Dr. Bob, having the size, the strength, the advantage, steamrolling a guy like Vaughn Vertigo.
And both of these guys love to test themselves to their limit, and this matchup will be that. A lot of drop kicks and speed. This is going to go towards Vaughn Vertigo's advantage. The speed definitely lies with him.
Visionary using his vision to find the opening on Evil Uno. But again, Uno going to the outside.
And as we marvel at the great speed and flying finesse of Vaughn Vertigo. Vision, marvel, get it? Sends him back in. Sends him back in.
Sometimes even strange, Doctor. Sent back into the ring. But you saw it though, Vertigo landed that dive on Uno. Uno able to keep his footing. Took the Arabian moonsault, but able to just get out of the pinfall. A little too early for that.
A little bit, but it's about a game of just one-upping yourself, getting bigger and badder and heavier hits to your opponent. Might be one single move that wins you the matchup, or might be a culmination of many moves, and that's what Vaughn Vertigo is going for now. How many punches has that been?
Taking the brawling game, the punch game to Evil Uno, and only but a goodie right in the corner. Uno stays on his feet, but wobbles down, but still able to keep somewhat of a balance by grabbing onto Seaway Valley senior official Serge St. Denis.
He isn't totally horizontal yet.
Oh, gotta be careful. He was getting physical with the referee. The distraction allowed the poke to the eyes.
They don't call him evil for nothing. And that is also one thing we don't talk about often, but with Uno, the man is a master of the game, has been doing this for so long, so many years. He knows how to push and bend those rules right up to the limit. Woo!
And we've seen
Big chop.
Especially the last few years, reverting to this Evil Uno persona, has modified his game to incorporate a lot of these mind games, a lot of these slower, methodical tactics, and it's paid off for him so well. It's gotten him so much attention, so much regard in the world of pro wrestling. Vaughn Vertigo definitely have his work cut out for him, but I wouldn't rule out his chances yet, but he cannot be steamrolled like he just was right there.
absolutely would never count on Vaughn Vertigo in any matchup that he has. That man's got a fighting chance against any single individual you put him against. Evil Uno, although having those big matches as of late in the big spotlight, you could still get a pin over Uno very decisively, I am sure of it. Whoa, big hit. You heard Uno just gasp there.
Wound up, did Vertigo, caught Uno in the body, but Uno able to use that strength just to knock him down. Faked him out though.
Oh.
You gotta question that though. I mean, why would Vaughn Vertigo, you've been on the defensive for a good portion of this matchup, why would you resort to a tactic like that? You should have followed up, you should have moved in, now paying the price for it.
Well, I think as a caliber opponent he's been in against recently, as of late, everywhere he goes, he's faced people who might be psyched out by something like that, throwing out the V's for the V guy. But Uno is not that type of competitor. He'll play mind games with the best of them.
And you saw it there, Dr. Bob. Looked like Vertigo was kicking himself for doing something like that. Definitely showing some frustration. As Evil Uno back in control.
And different than we've seen as of late, I don't see any minions accompanying Evil Uno right now. Yet. They could always be crawling through the rafters, underneath the ring, manhole covers. I don't know what we got on the back.
Could be us in disguise, you never know.
Oh, God.
Sends him to the outside now, where Evil Uno tends to do his best work on the outside of the ring.
Thank God I didn't do my my Disney Minions impersonation, but gets chopped here hard. Vaughn Vertigo's getting lit up, and I know he wants to compete with Uno on every single aspect that Uno's good at as well, but I do not think he should be trading shots with Uno. That is a much stronger man here in the ring with.
Well, Dr. Bob, you can sit here and question this, but we're not in this situation. Sometimes you have to go for broke like
Blading or what's it called? Arm back quarter chair? Quarterback. Armchair quarterback. There you go. It's easy. It's easy. Much easier than saying it, that is. But being in the ring is a whole different thing.
We're just giving our opinions, but we've talked about before in combat sports, sometimes it just takes that lucky shot, that lucky punch, and you're right there on top of the game.
However, if we look right at the numbers and if we look at all the tangibles, you gotta get the strength for Evil Uno.
And look at the fact that Vertigo was hobbling a bit, but able to take, speaking of the power of the punch, rocks him. Aided him in a bit though, using that footwork. Very underappreciated footwork of Evil Uno. I've seen this guy hit high kicks, but he's so flexible. Very underappreciated leg strength, leg flexibility.
There's a reason the man is at the upper echelon of pro wrestling right now, has been training, students have been performing on TV. It was not a lucky break whatsoever.
We had to absolutely grind for that. Just like how Vaughn Vertigo is having to grind through this matchup.
He just got European uppercutted to Mr. Europe. I know that's not a nickname, but I'm coining it right now. Blocks a shot. Gets one off on Evil Uno. A second, a third. Ducks. And this is all Vaughn Vertigo right now.
Laying it on, pouring on the pressure, but gave an opening to Evil Uno.
Shoulder block leg lariat.
Questionable maneuver, knocking Uno back.
That's what I was thinking for a second.
Giving him that momentum, possibly hit a shoulder block, but Vertigo, he's kicking it up into a second gear.
Oh, there's a lot of ring savvy there.
Second, third, fourth gear. Definitely feeling it, landing the big offensive maneuvers.
Oh, like a bobblehead on the...
That could have been the knockout. Boom!
I thought that was it. His head snapback was such force, that whiplash. Vaughn Vertigo going where he excels to the top, going for some high-flying maneuvers.
You gotta question the stability right now of Evil Uno.
Woo! Almost touches the ceiling with that one. It's a high ceiling we got here at Seaway Valley Wrestling.
The whiplash from the knee just assisted with the whiplash from the cross body.
Well, either one of these two with their wheels taken out from under them gonna have a hard time trying to fight back with one good leg only.
Vertigo up to his feet first, however. Uno was struggling, but baited him in.
Oh, he's got the nose! Here it comes! Septum Piercer! Disgusting. I'm gonna hurl my lunch here.
Body manipulation of Evil Uno, just sickening.
Oh! There was that kick you were talking about.
Didn't get all of it though. Did not get all
Gotta hold
of
that
it.
European uppercut.
I got all
Ooh,
of this
buddy!
in the corner. Powers up.
Brain Buster, and that is it, folks. A lot of weight on his shoulders right now. Wow. What determination, perseverance, and heart from Vaughn Vertigo.
Evil Uno getting a little carried away, thinking of the weight pinning down Vaughn Vertigo's shoulders and not bothering to hook the leg. Thought that would be enough.
Well, can you blame him with big moves like that? Who would have thought that an opponent kicked out? Well, look at Vertigo. He might have kicked out. He might continue fighting, but he's in a lot of pain right now.
Threw the punch at the weird angle. Uno just straight slap to the face.
Yeah, I didn't have everything he wanted behind that one. He's got a lot to try to muster back.
Oh, roaring elbow will do it.
Uno's not down, though.
Oh, and again the boot paying off.
Going to the top.
Maybe a lot of swan to ton there. Oh, no! We've spoken about this too, Dr. Bob. Just those missteps, those miscalculations.
Phantom!
Follows it up now.
That's it!
Did
He got the win!
Just deliver
Oh,
this
huge
match? Almost gave this match to Vaughn Vertigo.
That would have been such a huge win to pin someone of the stature of Evil Uno. The man's traveled the globe, but he wants these huge wins here at home, here in Ontario as well.
What happens, Dr. Bob, in the independent wrestling scene? These different rings, the different setups of it, the feel of the ropes, whatever, like a misstep like that. All is searching
Come on! Now this is up to referee's discretion. That could be called a DQ if he thinks he did it very well on purpose here, but
now he's gonna set up for something.
a little too late here for Vertigo.
And he's gonna take the advantage from the ropes, and the ropes worked against him, but for him as he set in. Surge Sanctity crotch Vertigo and was easy pickings for Evil Uno and something evil.
Well, we can discuss and debate how that match ended, but when you look at the record, Burks, it's going to show Evil Uno winning the opener here at Love vs. Seaway Valley Wrestling. We got a huge night of action for you folks. Stay tuned. What a great opener here to our show.